We have to look at the chocolate Easter eggs because they're so pretty. The bunny, oh my gosh. They're so cute. That is wild. I don't even know how someone can make that. Oh, whoa, that's so cool.
Hey everyone, welcome to a really exciting video. Today's video is going to be a kind of like spend the week in Florida with me because I'm here with my parents and we are going to Disney and Universal this week. So I just kind of wanted to film a vlog style travel video and I'll just be taking you along on some of the things we do every day because I can't make this vlog super long and I don't want to do separate days, and then give you reading updates since I did bring 2 books here and I finished one this morning, so I'll talk about that a little bit later. Yesterday we actually flew in and it was all a relatively easy process, and then we immediately got in the rental car and went straight to the Grand Floridian for dinner at the Grand Floridian Cafe. And it was actually so nice over there. We got to see the chocolate Easter eggs and everything. The only thing that really happened there was that the kitchen was apparently like understaffed or just running really slowly, so the food did take a little while to come out, but they actually gave us dessert free. I think they gave all the tables free dessert to kind of make up for that fact. For my appetizer, I got the Caesar salad, and honestly that was probably the best Caesar salad I've ever had in my life. We went to a restaurant at the Waldorf Astoria on our last vacation called Bull and Bear. They actually make a Caesar salad directly at your table and it's supposed to be the best Caesar salad you've ever had, but honestly this salad tasted better. So save your money. If you were going to Bull and Bear to just get that salad, go to the Grand Floridian Cafe. Today is actually kind of my favorite day ever because we're going to my favorite breakfast spot, which is Crystal Palace. I don't even know why I love Crystal Palace so much. We get to meet all of the Winnie the Pooh characters, and we're going to be spending the day at Magic Kingdom, which is kind of tied for my favorite park with Hollywood Studios. For dinner, we're going to Olivia's at Old Key West, and they make the best fried chicken. My outfit of the day is this like tight black shirt, these denim shorts, and then I think I'm gonna go for like a really classic, almost like Disneyland retro look today, which is why I have these, which, fun fact, were actually my first pair of ears ever. But I will see you when we're heading into Magic Kingdom.
The weather is actually perfect today and there's really no one here. Like, we thought the crowds would be much worse for spring break, but it's really not that bad. The king has arrived, guys. There is nobody here. Are you kidding me? It's huge. Yeah.
Did the fire come out of the ground?
Isn't it cool here? She said my shoes look awfully comfortable. They are.
Mind I was talking when you were tall. We can all leave together. I'll meet you at your cars.
no idea what I filmed today. The whole day was kind of a blur. I was so tired from walking around so much. Since it was our first day in 10 years going to Universal, we kind of just walked everywhere. My leg was also hurting because I kind of pulled something in it at the airport, and it's just gotten progressively worse. It was so fun to go on Gringotts and go into the whole Harry Potter world section, whatever you call it. I know nothing about Harry Potter. I read the first book and I watched the first movie a really long time ago, so I am not a Harry Potter expert literally at all, but I was sending videos and pictures to my best friend. She was kind of telling me the names of things. So we went to Diagon Alley, which is so cool, and then we went into Nocturne Alley, which is like the little dark area that has all of like the wanted posters for Bellatrix and everything, and the singing heads. That was so cool. Honestly, I like that better than Diagon Alley itself, which was crazy. And Ale and Compass is always a hit. Like, honestly, one of the most underrated, not super expensive for Disney standards restaurant on property. You can actually get the package where you're paying for the buffet and one entree, so you get so much food for your money. And I think tomorrow we're going to take it a little bit more slowly and go to either Animal Kingdom or Disney Springs. We're still trying to figure that out. I definitely will talk a little bit more tomorrow and update you on what is going on tomorrow. And then head over to Disney Springs a little bit later because we have a reservation at Yak and Yeti. We watch a bunch of vloggers that always go, so we're very excited to try it out and see what it's like. So I'll update you when we get into the parks. We're just waiting for the tram right now.
And Circle of Life, thank you for coming to Disney Animal Kingdom. Get you to the center, remember who you are.
So good. These are the best ones.
Now, let's go get that dino.
My bad.
Today might be the day we finally get September on this ride.
What have we done?
I think we're jumping back.
Oh,
To get that generator. It's the only way back.
That ride is always so good. We got Disco Inferno though, not September, unfortunately. We have a reservation for dinner at Storybook Dining, which is actually one of my favorite restaurants ever. I'm so excited. And we're gonna see Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs and the Evil Queen, which is so exciting. So I'll show you all that when we go inside. Hi, Sophie! Oh Oh, you're posing. Yay. Dopey was actually like eating it up tonight. He is serving all the looks, and I love it.
I didn't think they'd be very appetizing after a large meal, so I brought chocolate hearts instead. Alright, they're a house-made dark chocolate for you.
It's always such a great experience in there, but tonight especially, every single character ate it up. And also shout out to our server Tim. He was amazing, like one of the best servers of this entire trip, so I had to shout him out. I wanted to quickly give you a reading update before we head off to the parks that we're going to today. The plan for today is going to Hollywood Studios in the morning and then Islands of Adventure in the afternoon, but it is going to rain today, as you can probably tell. I brought 2 books with me on vacation this trip. A Curse for True Love, which I had started like a day before we left. I had kind of gotten like 20% into the book, and then I finished it right before we were about to go to our dinner reservation. This is probably the book that I read the fastest in like 2 years. I don't really read books that fast anymore, and it felt really nice, but it also kind of felt rushed. This is the 3rd book in the Once Upon a Broken Heart trilogy. It's kind of like the sister series to Caraval, and honestly, I didn't love this trilogy. I think Caraval is 100 times better. These books are more so like fairy tale. I still did really enjoy these books. I think all of them got 4 stars for me, which is a pretty high rating in my opinion. And then the next day, I'm pretty sure, we went to the pool and I took out the other book that I brought with me. And if you can tell, all of the books that I brought with me are kind of like Disney centered, like you have either a retelling or a fairy tale type of book. So I brought Never with me, which is the newest series from one of my favorite authors ever, Jessa Hastings. She wrote Magnolia Parks. This is a Peter Pan retelling. I literally only got 6 pages into this book because I don't even know what I was doing at the pool. I didn't underline anything, but I have been tabbing pages that have some of my favorite like passages so far. I went to Target with my mom, and I obviously had to stop at the book section because you can't go into Target as a book lover and not go in the Target book section. I'm on a book buying ban. I did not need to buy the book that I did buy. It was the only one left. It was in paperback, and it just recently came out in paperback at the beginning of this month. They added another discount on top of it because the lady came over and she's like, you know, you can price match the stuff from our website. I got Happy Place by Emily Henry, and I have read 2 Emily Henry books before. I've read Book Lovers and Beach Read. I loved Beach Read. Then Book Lovers was a huge disappointment for me. I actually hated that book. Like, I don't even know if I'm gonna like this book, so I will definitely let you know my thoughts when I read it. Thank you for listening to me ramble for so long. Let's get going and get our day started.
I think he's dreaming.
I don't think he's that good looking.
What do you mean? You're jealous. You're jealous.
The way his head runs into his neck when they do the live action, he's gonna be played by Beaker from the Muppets.
What? You are jealous. I'm a single gal. I find him dreaming. Nothing wrong with finding the guy dreaming. Look out! We're cool!
Like technical difficulties at Rainforest Cafe.
Ava Clark is her daughter, so that's I guess.
We have a lightning lane for Tower of Terror, which is my favorite ride. I think Splash Mountain and Tower of Terror are kind of tied for my favorite rides.
This door with the key of imagination. Beyond it is another dimension. A dimension of sound.
That was so good. You hear them screaming? I feel like that ride is always too short though. We came over to Universal. I did Hulk for the first time and I liked it, but like the car that you're in, it kept like slamming the sides of my head. And then we did Spider-Man, which was good, although it was very similar to Gringotts in Harry Potter, so I preferred that one, but it was still really good. And now I think we're gonna head over to Velocicoaster and the Cat in the Hat ride, and then Harry Potter.
Yours! Be careful.
Nice shades. Spider-Man. No good. Red leotard.
Velocicoaster was quite literally the best ride I've ever ridden. It was so good, and you go upside down a bunch of times. Now we're heading into the Harry Potter section in this park, which we've never been to. This was my place when I was little. This was my ride when I was little. Like, we went on this a million times, so we'll see if it lives up to my height from when I was little.
Hat with a cup and a cake on the top of my hat.
This legitimately tastes like a blueberry muffin, which is crazy.
A remarkable young man. Potter! That excrescence wouldn't even make a substitute.
Need to return to Hogwarts anytime.
Magic will always be nostalgic for me. Peter Pan was also amazing. We never get on Peter Pan because the wait is always so incredibly long, but it was giving never, so I had to do it.
And we'll sing you off to sleep as you might get.
I'm finally back home and I forgot to film an outro for this video, so I figured I'd do that now. But thank you so much for spending this week in Florida with me. I wanted to kind of deep dive a little bit more into the fact that we haven't been to Universal in 10 years and just kind of go over the stuff that we did and talk about what I thought about Universal, since I didn't really film a lot while we were in the parks. First of all, they don't let you film on really any rides. Like, I think I could film the Mummy and one Harry Potter ride that's in the castle. I don't know what it's called. But everything else is either like a thrill ride that you will lose your phone on, or they have very strict rules where it's like, you can't film on this ride because it will disrupt everyone around you, even though that isn't necessarily true. And I film on Disney rides all the time using my low brightness on my phone, no flash, keeping it low, not obstructing the view of anyone else. But, you know, I understand why they do that, especially on the thrill rides where you could lose your phone. I also didn't really know much about the parks since I hadn't been in so long, and I had only been one time before 10 years ago when I was 6 years old. I didn't really film a lot while we were like walking around because I didn't know how to explain what we were doing, because I didn't know what we were doing. We got the Express Pass. It was basically just working out to be a better deal for us with the type of VIP pass or whatever we got. You can get Express Pass after 4 p.m. every day that you're there. Basically, that meant that anytime we went to Universal, we typically tried to go after 4 o'clock, because that meant you can literally skip the lines and go directly into the Express Pass portion of the line. It'll take less than half the time to get onto all the rides, which I do have to say is better than the Lightning Lane at Disney. I love Disney more than Universal. I will forever say that, but I think that Lightning Lane needs to go. My favorite thing that we did at Universal was by far Velocicoaster. I loved any kind of Harry Potter thing there, and I absolutely would 100% recommend going. Whether you care about Harry Potter or not, it's just so cool. We didn't eat anything there, and I didn't buy anything from the sweet shop. I did get a couple things for my best friend. I'm not gonna say what those things are because I don't know if I'm gonna be able to give them to her before this video goes up. The one thing that I ate at Universal, other than at the Hard Rock for dinner, which was not that great, was the churro there. And the churro, absolutely ate. It was crowded, but we kind of just looked at a map online. We got everywhere we needed to go. Disney is always amazing. I hope you took some of the things we did in this video as recommendations, because honestly, every place we ate this trip is a 10 out of 10 for us, and we eat there every single time we go. I think the only place that I didn't love was the Brown Derby this time, but that was because I got the most disgusting Cobb salad of my life. I don't think I've ever had a Cobb salad before, but that was, oh, that was bad. And the Brown Derby isn't a bad place to go. Like, just get something you know you're gonna like. If you want to chat about Disney or Universal or Florida in the comments of this video, I would love to have a conversation with you if you have any questions about what we did, because I do know a lot about Florida and I do know a lot about Disney specifically because I've been going since I was, I think, 9 months old. Oh, I also wanted to say that Never is absolutely giving everything it needs to give. I am tabbing it, and it is so fairy tale, perfect for a Disney vacation if you're looking for a book rec for Disney. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, because that definitely helps my channel reach more people who might be looking for this kind of content. And don't forget to subscribe if you like this stuff, because my favorite feature about YouTube is hitting the notification bell and getting notified when all of my favorite people post a video. So if you like my videos, that could be a great feature for you. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next one.